Class 8 Hallo Deutsch, Modul 6 Lesson 2. The name of the lesson is Hast du Lust, ins Kino gehen? Hi, this is Lalita from Super German Academy. The name of the lesson is Hast du Lust, ins Kino gehen? It means, do you have interest to go to the cinema? In this lesson, you will learn about different places, then mode of transport, then articles, in nominative, accusative and dative, then Lust, Zeit, nouns with examples, then wo questions, then wohin questions, then directions to go in the city like straight, left, right, how to say them in German, then also the other directions like crossing the road, then entlang, durch, prepositions, lastly zum, zur, bis, von prepositions. In the last lesson, wo ist Sina, you learned many nouns like Bahnhof, Blumenladen, that comes in the masculine noun, and few more are park, supermarket. You already learned this in the previous lesson. These also comes in the masculine noun. Then pizzeria is pizzeria, and disco here in German the spelling is Disko. Universität means university. Kirche is church, bank is bank, Ampel is traffic signal. The last three you already learned in the previous lesson, and along with this you learned about konditorei, next bakery, those also comes in the feminine nouns. Then cafe is coffee shop, hotel is hotel, restaurant is restaurant, coffee house is departmental store. All these you already learned in Boesina. Then Rathaus is city hall or town hall. These are the places. And then the mode of transport is, it is bus, same in German, it is bus. Then Straßenbahn means cable car here. And U-Bahn means subway, that is underground transport. Then taxi is same in German, it is also taxi. So we will use these examples, nouns, in the example sentences. Articles, for nominative masculine it is der, feminine it is sie, neuter it is das, and plural it is the. For accusative masculine it is den, for feminine it is the, neuter it is das, and plural it is the. If you observe the nominative and accusative, it is same for both feminine, that is the, and neuter it is das, but for masculine nominative it is der and accusative it is den. Then for dative, it is them for masculine, feminine it is der, neuter it is dem, and plural it is den. So these articles are important because you have to write these articles before the nouns. For example, like the bank, the post, the coffee shop. So that the article in nominative and accusative, depending upon the dative case and accusative case, you will use those respective articles. Lust and Zeit. Lust means interest and Zeit is time. They both follow the accusative case. First, what is Lust means interest. Suppose I say I have an interest to eat an ice cream, or Tina has an interest to play football. Stephen has an interest to read a book. So this interest in German is Lust. And these both follow the accusative case, and the accusative articles will be used with the nouns. Here is the question. Haben Sie Lust in den Park zu gehen? Here haben Sie Lust means, do you have interest? Here S is capital letters. This is formal U. So haben Sie Lust means, do you have interest? And gehen is the verb. It means go. So zu gehen means to go. Where is the interest to go? You're asking in den Park. It means to the park. Here in is the preposition. It means to, and park is masculine, so then article is used. So haben Sie Lust in den Park zu gehen? It means, do you have interest to go to the park? Here in this we will use the verbs at the last of the sentence, and the answer is either you will say yes or no. Say suppose you say yes, then za ich habe Lust in den Park zu gehen. It means I have interest to go to the park. Second question. Hast du Lust in die Pizzeria zu gehen? It means hast du Lust. Again, this is informal you, that is The conjugation of du is hast, not haben. So hast du Lust means do you have interest? Zu gehen means to go in die Pizzeria, to the pizzeria. Because pizzeria is feminine, so the article is used. Nein, ich habe keine Lust in die Pizzeria zu gehen. It means nein, no. Ich habe keine Lust. It means I have no interest. Zu gehen again, it means to go. Where? In the pizzeria. Means to the pizzeria. I have no interest to go to the pizzeria. The third question. Hast du Lust ins Hotel zu gehen? It means hast du Lust? Do you have interest to go? Ins Hotel means to the hotel. Here hotel is a neuter noun and the article for it is das. Either you can say hast du Lust in das Hotel zu gehen, or instead of in das you can say ins, ins, okay, ins. Hast du Lust ins Hotel zu gehen means do you have interest to go to the hotel. This either if you say nein, that is okay, or you can also say in this way. Tut mir leid means I'm sorry. Tut mir leid means I'm sorry. Ich habe keine Lust ins Hotel zu gehen. I have no interest to go to the hotel. So in this way you can frame the question. Suppose if you want to say, do you have interest to eat a pizza? Then how do you say? Same format you use it and say, hast du Lust die Pizza zu essen? Here pizza is feminine, so the article is used and the pizza zu essen means you have interest to eat a pizza. The second is Zeit. It follows the same pattern as Lust. Instead of Lust, you can replace it with Zeit when you want to ask about the time. So suppose the first question is Hast du Zeit in den Supermarket zu gehen? It means Hast du Zeit? Do you have time? Zu gehen, to go in den Supermarket. That is to the supermarket. Here supermarket is masculine, that is why den is used. Nein, ich habe keine Zeit in den Supermarkt zu gehen. No, I have no time to go to the supermarket. Second question. Hast du Zeit in die Bäckerei zu gehen? Do you have time to go to the bakery? Ja, ich habe Zeit in die Bäckerei zu gehen. Yes, I have time to go to the bakery. Third one, hast du Zeit? It means do you have time? Where? Zu gehen, to go. Ins restaurant means to the restaurant. Again, restaurant is neuter and its article is das. So if instead of in das, you can, that is to the, you can say ins also. So hast du Zeit ins Restaurant zu gehen means do you have time to go to the restaurant? Tut mir leid. I'm sorry, ich habe keine Zeit ins Restaurant zu gehen. I have no time to go to the restaurant. So this is how the sentences are made by using Lust and Zeit nouns. Now question types. Wo and wohin. Both means the same where, but when to use wo and when to use wohin. When there is no change in location, then we use wo. For example, where are you sitting? Where are you standing? Where are you eating pizza? Where are you playing tennis? Where are you reading the book? So wherever you are, there the action is happening. There is no change in location. So then wo will be used. And wohin, when there is change in location, that is from when you're going to another place, from one place to another place for any action. Suppose you're going to football stadium to play football, or you're going to library to read a book, or you're going to a shopping mall to buy a dress or shoes, then you're changing the location. And this type of questions you will use wohin. And in wo, datu articles will be used, and for wohin, accusative articles will be used. Here is the wo question type. It follows the datu articles, and the datu articles for masculine is them, and for feminine it is der, and for neutrum it is them. So using these articles, here are the questions and answers. The first question is, wo kan man filme sehen? It means, kan means can. So wo kan man means, where can one? Filme sehen means, watch films. Here sehen is the verb for watch and filme means movies. So where does one watch movies? Im kino. It means in cinema. Since kino is neutrum and instead of in them you can say im kino. Second one, wo kan man joggen? Where does one jog? In dem park, or you can say in park. It means in the park. Wo kan man shuhi kaufen? It means where does one buy shoes? Kaufen is the verb for buy. Shuhe means shoes. Of them tennis plats. It means at the tennis plaza. Wo kan man tanzen lernen? Where does one learn dance? Here tanzen means dance and lernen is the verb for learn. In der Tanzschule means in the dance school. Wo kann man Geld abheben means where can one withdraw money. Here Geld means money, abheben means withdraw. In der Bank, in the bank. Wo kann man Leute treffen? Where can people meet? Here Lotte means people, treffen means meet. So wo kann man Lotte treffen means where can one meet people? Im cafe or in dem cafe. Wo kann man pizza essen? Or suppose if you want to say for a drink, wo kann man tea trinken? For both, in der Bäckerei, it means in the bakery. Wo kann man Medikamente kaufen? Where does one buy medicines? Here Medikamente means medicines. In der Apotheke, in the pharmacy. Wo kann man Briefmarken kaufen? It means where can one buy stamps? Here Briefmarken means stamps. In der Post, in the post. Since Bäckerei, Apotheke, Post, these are all feminine. That is why the feminine article is der. Last one, wo kann man spazieren gehen? It means where does one go for walk? Here gehen verb means go, spazieren means walk. So wo kann man spazieren gehen means where does one go for walk? Im Park, in the park. Next is wohin question. Suppose when you want to ask a person to which place do you go to buy shoes, or which place do you go for walk, or to which place do you go to watch movies, there is a change in location, no? So for this wohin question is asked and it uses the accusative format and it uses the accusative articles. Its masculine is den and feminine it is the, and for neuter it is das. So these are the question types. Wohin gehst du Filme sehen means wohin gehst du means where do you go. Filme sehen to watch films. Ins Kino means in the cinema. Here Kino is neuter and in das Kino you can say, or you can say ins Kino because in and das is ins. It's in accusative. Wohin gehst du joggen means where do you go to jog. In den Park, in the park. Wohin gehst du Schuhe kaufen? Where do you go to buy shoes? In die Stadt, in the city. Next, wohin gehst du tanzen lernen means where do you learn dance? Here, tanzen means dance and lernen verb means learn. In die Tanzschule means in the dance school. Wohin gehst du Geld abheben means where do you withdraw money? Where do you go to withdraw money? So Geld means money, abheben means withdraw. In the bank, in the bank. Wohin gehst du Leute treffen means where do you go to meet people. Leute means people, treffen verb means meet. Of den Stephenplatz means at the Stephenplatz, Stephen Plaza. Wohin or Stephen Place. Wohin gehst du Pizza essen? Or you can also say Wohin gehst du tea trinken? It means where do you go to eat pizza or where do you go to drink tea? In the pizzeria. In the pizzeria. Wohin gehst du Medikamente kaufen? Where do you buy the medicines? Here Medikamente means medicines. In the Apotheke. In the pharmacy. So wohin gehst du Briefmarken kaufen means where do you buy the stamps here. Briefmarken means stamps. In the post, that is in the post office. Wohin gehst du spazieren? where do you walk? Here spazieren means walk. So where do you go for walk means wohin gehst du spazieren. In den Park means in the park. So this is about the wohin questions. Next here you will learn about the direction. Suppose you want asking about the direction that how do you reach to departmental stores. So here are the different ways to answer. The straight means it is geradeus, and for right means nach rechts, simply you can say to right. Nach links means to left. So these are the directions. And this is suppose when you ask wie komme ich zum Kaufhaus, it means how do I reach the departmental stores. Here wie komme ich means how do I reach. Zum Kaufhaus means to the Kaufhaus. Zu and das Kaufhaus. Okay, that is to the departmental stores. So wie komme ich zum Kaufhaus means how do I reach to the departmental stores. These are the different ways to answer. Gehen Sie geradeaus means here gehen verb is used, it means go. Gehen Sie geradeaus means you go straight. Or if it is informal you can say du gehst geradeaus, you go straight. If you want to say particularly right, then you say nehmen Sie nach rechts. Here nehmen verb means take. So nehmen Sie means you take nach rechts to right. Next, or else you can also say if you want to say a particular street, then nehmen Sie die erste Straße links. It means nehmen Sie, you take the erste Straße links means the first street left. Erste means first. Or if you want to say this way, nehmen Sie die zweite Straße links means you take the second street left. So this is how you will use the street. Next, the directions like straight, right, left. Entlang, durch and these are the prepositions, and sometimes you have to say that not only like direction straight, left or right. If you want to say that you have to go till further, like along the street, you will say no, that is entlang. Or if you want to cross through, then durch will be there, that is through, and is at or around. This is the preposition to be used with the corner. Now let's see how these can be used in the sentences. This question is wie komme ich zum Kaufhaus? It means how do I reach to the Kaufhaus, that is departmental stores. These are the different ways by using these prepositions. Gehen Sie die Straße entlang. It means you go along the street. Suppose the Kaufhaus is at the end of the street, then you say you go along the street. No, so it means it is further you have to go more. You have to go more. Then along the street you have to say, that is gehen Sie die Straße entlang. And this entlang will come at the end of the sentence. Next, gehen Sie then plus entlang, or you go along the river. If there is river, suppose here plus is river. Second one, gehen Sie durch den Park spazieren, means you go through the park, you walk through the park. Die Ecke, or suppose if the departmental stores is at the corner, then die Ecke you have to say, that is around the corner or at the corner. Now in dative case, zu means to, and for to the we will use zum and zur. If it is for masculine neutrum, them will come. So the combination of zu and them becomes zum. So instead of using zu them, that is to the, you will say zum. It means to the. And instead of saying zu and der, because der is for feminine article, this is, so zu der combination you can say zur. And next is bis. Bis means, bis is a preposition, it means until, and von is a preposition, it means from. And like zu, you will use von with them, so it becomes here von and them becomes warm, and this is both for masculine neutrum. So here are the uses of these zur, zum, bis, warm. Okay, the first question is wie komme ich zur Bank. It means how do I reach to the Bank. Since bank is feminine, instead of saying zu der Bank, that is wie komme ich zu der Bank, you can say wie komme ich zur Bank. How do you reach to the bank? Gehen Sie durch die Parkstraße dann rechts. It means gehen Sie durch. You go through the Parkstraße means the park lane. Straße means street, lane. Then rechts. Then right. You take right. Wie komme ich zur Kirche? How do you reach to the church? Here, Kirche is feminine, that is church, that is instead of saying Zuder, you will say Zur. Nehmen Sie vom Rathaus zur Kirche. Nehmen Sie means you take, vom from the, Rathaus means city hall, zur Kirche to the church. Third one, wie komme ich zum Park? How do you reach to the park? It also means how do I go to the park? Means here park is masculine, that is why instead of using zoo dem park, you will say zoom park. Gehen Sie geradeaus, you go straight, then biegen Sie nach links ab means you turn to the left. To say turn to the left in German, you will say you will use a combination of biegen and which turn you have to say nach links. That means to the left. Wie komme ich zum Café? How do you reach to the cafe? Here cafe is neutral. Instead of saying Zudem, you'll say Zum. Gehen Sie die Ecke bis zur Ampel und links. Gehen Sie die Ecke means you take around the corner. Here die Ecke means corner and die Ecke around the corner you take. Bis means until. Zur Ampel to the traffic signal. Und links then left. Last one. Wie komme ich zur Post? How do I reach to the post office? Here I have used the transport. Am besten means the best way. Fahrrast du. Here you are traveling, no? So that is why instead of using gehen verb, you will say fahrrast. Fahren verb you will use. So am besten fahrrast du means best you travel. Mit means by. Sometimes mit comes with and depending upon the situation here, since you're using the transport of bus, taxi, so you say generally I go by bus, I go by taxi. So here mit means this preposition means by. So am besten fahrrast du mit dem Bus. It means best is you travel by bus. Here bus is masculine, that is why dem bus is used. Or you can say am besten fahrrast du mit der U-Bahn. It means that best way is you travel by subway. Or here U-Bahn is feminine. That is why der U-Bahn. And lastly, if you use neutrum, this is taxi is neutrum. That is why am besten fahrrast du mit dem Taxi. It means best you travel by the taxi. This is how the zum, zur, bis, vom are used in the sentences. So this ends the grammar part of this lesson. If this video helped you, like, share and comment our video and please subscribe to our channel Super German Academy. If you want to watch more such videos, hit the bell icon to get further notifications of other videos. And for the email part, I made another video and it is provided in Super German Academy. I'll provide the link in this video's description box. You watch that also. And let me know in the comment section how this video helped you. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.